Hello, people. Welcome again to another video. This is basically my thoughts on the PlayStation State of Play that happened earlier. To make sure I wrote down some notes, going over what they showed, and I'll be giving like my final thoughts at the end of the video. But first. They started off at like at 5 p.m. Eastern time today. First thing they showed was Crash 4, showing that how the PS5 version will be coming out on the 12th of March, and how it will be coming up native 4K 60 upgrades. Basically, if you have the PS4 version already, you can not only upgrade to the PS5 version free of charge, but also your saves will carry over as well. I don't remember if they did anything with the like DualSense features or not. If not, I guess then it's not a big deal, right? So the next thing they showed was Returnal. Yeah. So they showed a little bit more gameplay on Returnal. I'm gonna tell you this: Returnal looks difficult. Yo, I'm sitting there like, I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up because if I'm gonna have to deal with an endless death loop where the dark, and that's the other thing too. If you die, the stage completely changes. The enemies are literally appear completely somewhere else, and they can come in like different kind of numbers. So it's like, your death loop is not even the same. Yeah. So I don't know, man. And I'm like, when I saw that little gameplay, I'm like, yo, it looked like it's gonna be super hard. So I'll be interested to see how that game turns out. Um, that game is supposed to come out on, what is it, April 30th. You can pre-order it right now. And yeah, I think that's all. That's all they showed. They were showing like different areas and one different weapons, um, more different weapons that they showed before. But yeah, like that game looks super difficult. Next came Knockout City. Now I believe I saw a bit of this on the in the Nintendo Direct when they did the Switch last week. I think this was one of the games I remember seeing on that. Basically, it's like a dodgeball like battle royale, whatever. Me and well, it may not be a battle royale, but it's like some kind of dodgeball kind of thing, and you can do single or team battles and whatnot. That game is supposed to come out later in 2021, no release date. But yeah, they showed a whole bunch of. They showed like some gameplay on it. I will be putting links to a lot of these the trailers that showed either just it was just a trailer or actually showed gameplay. I'll actually will put those links in the description. But yeah, that was Knockout City, so look out for that coming out later this year. We got a first look at a new game called is it Sifu? I think it's called Sifu. Bro, the trailer on this it looked dope. Like the fight scenes and then like the little integration of the game, like it looks dope. I'm gonna be looking forward to see that. That'll come also later this year. Um, that was all that was said about that game. They showed more gameplay about Solar Ash. Not gonna lie to you, I don't really care for this game. But for those who do, they did show some gameplay on it. Um, Showing you different platform and all that. So yeah, I'll still have the trailer for that one in the description, so you can check it out for yourself. There's also another game coming out later this year, still no release date. We got a sneak peek at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That's also coming out later this year. It looks like it's going big and better, and looks like it's gonna get even more crazy. So look out for that game coming out later this year. They did a deep dive on Oddworld's, Soulstorm. Not gonna hold you. Don't care for this game. I'm not a fan of Oddworld. But if you are, yeah, that game will be coming out on April 6th. I believe this was the first time they actually released a release date for this game. I'm not sure. But they did show integration. They did tell a little bit about the story. So yeah, check it out in the description. A little trailer for yourself. Then we got a deep look at Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Okay, listen. This, when they had the first PS5 event, where they showed like all the games that were coming out, and they eventually showing off what the console looked like. This game was the game that caught my eye. This game looks crazy. It looks amazing. Gameplay looks kind of like, it looks unique, and yeah, man, and like it looks like they told a little bit of the story. It looks like a freaking Pixar movie, but it's great. It looked great, and they finally released a release date for this game. Now the only thing is, it's coming out on the 24th of August. So that sucks. I don't know what it was, man. It's like they planted all their big releases in the damn summer. Like, what happened to the rest of the year? What happened to that? Anyway, yeah, looking forward to Kenna Bridge of Spirits coming out August 24th. So, yeah, I believe they're opening pre-orders. If not now, probably later on tonight. I think they're opening pre-orders for the game. So, look out for that. They show a montage of Deathloop. They showed a little bit more gameplay, a little bit more characters. They had this whole theme song playing. The theme song kind of sounded good. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like, it kind of reminded me of like Skyfall, how Skyfall went in the 007 movie. But yeah. So those of y'all looking forward to Deathloop, that will be coming out on May 21st, 2021. So look out for that. And then they ended the show going ham on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay. I had to write notes on this because they did a lot. So basically, the PS5 version of the game comes out on June 6th. So, comes out on June 6th. Comes with the features, comes with improved graphics, like 4K, high resolution. I'm guessing by the words that they spell it, they worded this. I'm assuming it's dynamic 4K. Performance mode, 60 frames per second instead of prioritized, which again kind of tells me that it may not be in 4K, it may be in 1080p. It adds a full customizable photo mode, which, bro, about time. Like this game looked that good that I'm like, why didn't it have a photo mode? But now it's gonna have like a crazy photo mode. It actually is like very integrated. They are going to use the DualSense haptic feedback, so there's that. And then they come out and they announce a new episode, kind of like how they did the episodes of when Final Fantasy 15, although I think this one's going to be a lot more lengthier. And it's the bringing in Yuffie. Now, for those of you who not familiar with the Final Fantasy VII lore with Yuffie, she's a ninja that's from I believe is part of the Wu-Tai. She was part of Wu-Tai. And if you played the original 7, spoilers for that game, which I guess technically would be spoilers for the remake. After you leave Midgar, the next person that joins your party is Yuffie. So I didn't expect to see like the semblance of Yuffie coming up soon, but I didn't expect it in this form. So this was interesting. There was also a few other characters I remember from Dirge of Cerberus is supposed to be in this episode. So pretty much looking forward with that. And yeah, I think that was it regarding with that. More details of like the other improvements that we're doing. They improved the lighting, the textures on there, as well as like volumetric smoke, which was like the fog effects that you would see in the trailer. All this is in the trailer. I'll be putting the link in the description. But yeah, they went hefty on this PS5 update. Um, Other news to that, if you already own on PS4, you can upgrade to the PS5 free of charge, and all as well as that, you get to bring over your save data from your PS4 to the PS5. So, thank goodness, because if I remember correctly, I think it took me 37 hours to beat the game. I think it took me 37 hours. Well, the mere fact that you get to transfer your saves, godsend. Um, and yeah, that was all that they showed at the show. Trying to see if there's anything else I'm missing on the list. Yeah, nothing else. Yeah, and that was basically what they showed at the state of play. Wasn't much, to be honest. I wasn't expecting much to be if I'm being real honest. I believe literally out of all of these, they only showed literally two new games, which was Knockout City, which I kind of saw in the Nintendo Direct because I believe that game is also available on the Switch, and Sifu. That was a new game that they showed. All the rest of them I already knew, like we've been knew about. We've been new about these games, right? Five Nights at Freddy's. They didn't even show gameplay for that. Like you just saw like a vertical slices of like what was going on. Oddworld, like I said, I don't care for that game. Deathloop has been shown so many times at this point. It's like okay, just come out with the game already. And let's see. And yeah, and like Crash 4 coming to PS5, like we kind of already knew that already. And the extensive look with Final Fantasy VII Remake, which it's actually called it's actually got a new name with it, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergraded, which will be the version you will see on PS5. The other thing is I'm understanding the Yuffie episode may be a PS5 exclusive. I'm not sure. I actually have to read up on that. But for what I saw on the little dictation there, it looks like you have to have the PS5 to get the Yuffie episode. So we'll see. Like I'll update you guys on that. See if there's any validity to that. But yeah, that's all that they showed. To be honest with you, the only thing I was like, I'd say I cared about in this whole list was basically Kenna Bridge of Spirits and what they are adding to the PS5 version to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that was it. So to me, this state of play was kind of average. Wasn't really expecting much from this show, and yeah, and honestly, I don't know. This after the whole news with Jim Ryan saying that he's going to put more PlayStation exclusives onto PC. I'm just looking at these exclusives and I'm just like, a lot of these are timed, and actually all of these are timed if I'm being honest. And I'm just not that excited. Only a few games actually I'm excited about. Like, I already pre-ordered Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'm definitely going to pre-order this Kenneth Bridge of Spirits. Definitely playing that. Looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Remake, the PS5 version with the new episode. I will be doing that on the channel here, since I've already done the whole playthrough of 7 over here already. I'm actually currently doing the hard mode run, where I've actually put out some videos on the boss fights I've done in hard mode. So I will be. I'm currently continuing that. So that would be a good lead up towards the new episode. So look out for that. And yeah, that's my thoughts on State of Play. Wasn't that much, and Quite frankly, I haven't been that excited with PlayStation after the whole news what happened with this earlier this week. With if you weren't aware, Days Gone is coming to PC early in the spring, which that wasn't really my issue. What was my issue is the fact that you turned around and said just because we put a couple of exclusives on PC doesn't mean we're gonna put all of them on there. 3 months into PS5's in the market, and you come out and say you're putting all your AAA exclusives on PC. Come on now. These guys have lied about everything. Believing in generations gave us a bunch of cross-gen games. We still believe in exclusives. No, you don't. And as a matter of fact, as it stands, all your exclusives are timed. All of them. These guys have lied their ass off and literally disrespected all the people who bought a PS5. So for me, I'm just not excited anymore. I feel like I just got gypped buying this thing. So I haven't been after that. I haven't been exactly excited with PlayStation, and this show did nothing. To be honest, this show did nothing. But anyway, so my little mini rant at the end here. But if you enjoyed my video, hit that like button, comment. Let's discuss like what games are you looking forward to, what games you want to still find out whether or not they're coming out this year or not. There was news also earlier this week that Gran Turismo 7 got delayed to 2022, which you already know. God of War is getting delayed. I'm sorry, God of War is not coming out this year. There's no way. There's no way. They're dead set on releasing Horizon Forbidden West this year, so I'm like that. Given where Kenna just dropped in August, I'm thinking Horizon's probably going to be in the fall, if not early in the holidays. So if that's the case, there's no way God of War is still coming this year. Yeah. So that's what I think with that. But yeah, leave your comment in the description. What did you think about the show? Tell me what you're looking forward to and what do you think about this whole them putting their exclusives on PC? You let me know in the comment section. Why can't I talk? Why can't I talk? In the comment description. Come on now. Can you speak? Anywho, let me end off this video before I look myself even more foolish. I think that's it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I will be putting out part 8 of Uncharted Drake's Fortune tomorrow. I already have part 2 of Persona 5 Strikers already up on right now. This video will be coming up after that. If you were wondering what happened with the whole Mario All-Stars game I was supposed to put out yesterday, I tried to play Mario 64 and I forgot how janky those controls were. I was like, yeah, no, this is not happening. I'm going to be testing out Sunshine, see how that turns out. And if it does, I'll let you guys know when I'm going to start videos on that one. But I tried the Mario 64 and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not playing this. No. No. But yeah, that's what happened with that video. But other than that, yeah, close off from here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.